From the hardwood floors to the rafters packed. Welcome to the show. This is Basket to Basket, where the crowd gets loud and the takes get drastic. Breaking down every play, every stat, no plastic. Yo. We talk legends, rookies, dynasties built. From the drive to the dish to the splash, from the tilt, from the opening tip to the closing act. We got the insight you need, straight fact, no cap. From the garden to the bay, where the nets stay snapping, to the shy where the sky and the vibes stay cracking.
Why I'm doing the mail over here? Why is it doing the mail to me over here?
What's the mail?
All right, I'm not freezing no more. I was over here freezing. What's up, fellas?
Yeah, what's popping though, man?
Welcome back to another episode of From the Sideline, B2B. Back with the boys in the building, and we're ready to talk some Knicks Spurs. You ready to talk some Knicks Spurs?
Let's do it.
I told you it wasn't over, but
Still over to me.
It's definitely not over to me. The way I see it is Spurs should definitely be up 2-1 right now. That's the way I see it.
Hell no.
Hell yeah. If they don't make key mistakes in game 2 at the end of the game, they win that game.
Are you going to ever factor in the fact that Jalen Brunson has not had one good game in the series?
That's due to the Spurs defense, and that's why I say this series is not over.
All it takes for them to have one good game, then they look like they're going to lose by 20.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Yeah. When the Knicks build the big lead on them, they push back into it.
And vice versa.
100%.
So
it's 100%. But that's why I'm saying it ain't a blowout to me. But
it's a blowout of Jalen Brunson. The best player on the Knicks plays well. Wemby has been playing well.
Right. That's because nobody can stop Wemby. Jalen Brunson is being slowed down right now.
It does not matter. It
does matter. Castle his credit. Castle's putting his clamps on him.
It does not matter.
It does matter.
He's still capable of having a good game, and they've been winning games.
He had 2 30-point games.
His shooting split. He's shooting
100%. They're making it hard for him, like they're supposed to.
Yeah, but he's also playing a little bit out of character. He's trying, and you see this all the time with players when that are deemed the best player on the team right now. Currently, if the Knicks was to win the finals, Karl Anthony Towns will be the MVP, the finals MVP. So he's playing.
That's not crazy to say.
He's playing out of character.
I don't know if I agree with he's playing out of character. I think if he's playing out of character, it's the Spurs that got him playing out of character.
He currently has more. Part of it is the Spurs. I'm not denying that. Yes, they have great defense, but still, part of it is you're not supposed to, as a point guard, as a starting point guard of your team, you're not supposed to be having more turnovers than assists and shooting bad. You're the last person to do both of these things on my team.
100%. But what I'm looking at is consistency, and the Spurs have consistently had him have inefficient games. So if I'm looking at the series, if he have one good game, where he's efficient, I think he still gives you the same 32 points. That's just me. I could be wrong there. Efficient 32 points.
Efficient 32 is always going to be better than a non-efficient.
100%. But OG gave you 28. He was efficient.
Yep, and they went away from him because Jalen Brunson was shooting too many goddamn shots. He shouldn't be shooting 30 fucking shots.
I agree there. But he is the best player on your team. So who is supposed to take the shot?
They had it going that night. Sometimes it could be a night-to-night basis. Like, you ain't got to – sometimes proving you the best player is being able to allow others to thrive in the moment as well. Like,
that's fair. That's true.
He had a good game going. They shouldn't have went away from him.
He had the same amount of assists as turnovers.
I know, 5.
All right, and he shot 44% from the field. That's not bad.
32 shots is crazy.
No, 25 last night.
Oh, 25 last night. Very
11 for 25.
11 for 25.
So that's a decently efficient game from him. Yeah, 3 for 5 from the 3.
That's not too bad.
8 from the free throw line.
Crazy. It's not crazy, but again, it's the five turnovers, 5 assists. So you plus 0. You're a plus 0 on the turnover to assist ratio. Like, it's nothing.
But and I understand. I agree with you. But this is what I said last week about turnovers. It's if you got to remember, and I believe it was the second game in that second half, the Knicks only had one turnover.
But it wasn't even causing real turnovers, like stripping him or something like that.
They were causing bad passes.
It wasn't even really bad passes. To me, it was careless passes.
You could say careless passes, but that was the Spurs affecting him.
You okay, even if you want to argue that the Spurs are speeding him up, I don't even think they're really speeding him up. I think they are making things tough for him. They are contesting most of his shots. I would agree with that. But you can't have it both ways. You can't be one of the best tough shot makers in the league. And that's what you here for. This is
I agree.
So I still think like them passes though, like the turnovers that I seen yesterday. I think he had a turnover in the first quarter, trying to pass the ball to I want to say McHale. McHale wasn't looking. Turnover. Like it just went past his head and boom, right into the defender's hands. Like those are careless turnovers to me that are fixable.
Right, but I could say the same for the Wemby pass at the end of game 2. It was a careless turnover.
Yeah, I didn't have no problem with that though. That Wemby pass, I thought that was like really only his bad mistake, I guess you want to call it. You know,
which basically cost him the game. You don't make that.
Coach though, I really put that on the coach because that was
should have called the timeout 100%.
Timeout.
Drew up a play like he did last night. Mm-hmm. Even though I would have put Wemby on a double back screen again through the alley. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You ain't stopping him, and he showed you that last night. You ain't stopping him. That nigga want to go up for the alley, he going up for the alley.
Get a straight. The problem is the Knicks aren't allowing him to straight line it for the alley oops. They're gonna force him. He's not.
That's true, but he's been coming. Last night, there's been most of his. I want to say 3 out of those 4 or 5 alley oops that he got was on angles.
They really went angles. They was mostly.
He got behind the defender, which is at an angle. Yeah, which is at an angle, especially the one on Cat. He caught Cat on the angle. But
what you're talking about would be like a more of a pick and roll where he's probably the picker. Obviously,
he rose to the rim. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a predictable play. That's why I say
but with him being that tall, it could be predictable all the fuck you want.
Yeah, but they're not gonna.
If I could get that ball up there, nigga,
they'll wrap him up before they let him really get that.
Then you in foul trouble just like he was in game 3. They're not cool with that. Mike Brown not cool with that at all.
No, he's not cool with the what he deems as them not being fair. That's what he's not cool with.
I don't know if I would say they weren't fair though.
I don't really give a fuck.
I wouldn't say that they weren't fair. I think it was fair. I think the Knicks fouled more than the Spurs did.
I think yeah, they letting them play.
I think the shocker is that the fouls that the Knicks was getting called on in the second half of this game was fouls that they were getting away with in game 1 and 2.
I just think they letting them play regardless of
100%. And I like that they letting them play.
They letting them play. So
yeah.
They letting them play the first 2 quarters and they called it a little bit tight in the second. But it's not the Spurs' fault that you guys kept fucking fouling them while they were shooting. But the one thing the Spurs did good was they kept penetration. And this is what Mitch said after game 2. Was that we stopped going to what we're good at, penetrating the paint. Like when we're penetrating the paint, we're at our best. And they stopped doing that in game 2 for a little stint. In game 3, there wasn't a long, not even a medium stint where they went away from it. They attacked all game. And that's what you want out of the Spurs. And I think Mitch got that through the head. Or maybe Pop came back in the thing and was like, what the fuck did Mitch tell you? The fuck did he tell you?
Nigga, listen to Mitch. Could have came in there and slapped shit out of somebody and got him right.
Pop went in there and killed him with the lateral movement. But I don't know. It's a good fucking series. And I just think, to me, like I said, I still got to go in 7. I'm still going to stick on mine. It's just what I see from the game, what I see from the Knicks. Not dominating this team like they dominated other teams. And it's 3 games in. So, I mean, I think we have a big enough sample size of what's being played here on the court in the finals. And they're just not dominating teams the way they were. Spurs isn't allowing it with that, that gritty, tough defense. Castle is playing very good defense on Brunson. Very good. And I really like the young cat, Dylan Harper. Like, Dylan Harper is one of my top role players right now. I like that kid. That kid comes out fiery. He hits his shots. I know last night wasn't as good as it could be. He took a little too many shots. 1 for 8 from 3.
Dylan Harper is not really a role player.
Well, he could be a starter, 100%, but they starting. You're right, right. But I like Dylan. Dylan's going to be good in this league. I like Dylan. I see what you guys are saying. I think Kelvin Johnson had a little bit of a better game than we was having in this series, but only getting 5 shots. That's not 6th man of the year. You know, he's been having a bad series, and I think if he could just get them a good game, along with the other guys giving you what they're giving you. I think the smart thing too that the Spurs did was take Luke Kennard off of Cat, bro. Because if you go watch those plays, Cat drove on him every time Cat got to the rim. Luke Kennard arms was in the air, his back was towards Cat, bro. This nigga was out there ballerina. He was out there hitting the motherfucking ballerina, bro. Because Cat with that nigga in a blender.
You talking about Luke Cornett?
Cornett, yeah, Cornett. There you go, Cornett. Sorry,
no,
he Boston native. I should get it. He putting that nigga in a blender, bro.
They started out smart against Cat, which is they put what's his name on
Julian? Wasn't Julian? He was there sometimes. Julian was there sometimes.
But they was kind of face guarding Cat a little bit. They was putting somebody small on them, and they haven't.
Yeah, when Wemby came out the game.
Yeah, they would put somebody. They make Cornette be the double guy.
Mm-hmm. They make Cornette float. Yeah, he was floating.
Yeah,
they put him in the same role they put Wemby in instead of having him play 1-on-1.
It was a lot of Vassell and De'Aaron Fox from what I'm seeing in the game last night. Vassell would switch and go on and off of Cat, but it was a lot of De'Aaron kind of just facing him up and then force him to the baseline.
Fox on Cat is funny, bro.
Hey, they've been talking shit. I'm not gonna lie. I like this series. They've been talking shit. Like they've been out there really talking their shit, man, and really just keeping the energy up. Especially one Karl-Anthony Towns. I think, you know, the whole narrative behind his name is started to get to him because he's taking it to Wemby in ways that you wouldn't normally expect, right? Like being a lot more aggressive, like he's barking at him after every single play. Like this is
he does need to see, not to cut you off, but Karl-Anthony Towns, the problem with it is those hookings of Wemby's arms. If he stopped doing that shit, he'll be fine. If he keeps doing that shit, he's going to continue to find himself in foul trouble.
Yeah, that's true. Because
he's going to continue to that's help his team. Like, I get it. You want to hold him down. You want to make it hard for him, but you got to find some other way to do it because now the Revs is looking like the Revs are looking for it. They're looking for you to hook his arm because that's how they caught Mikal. Mikal grabbed his whole wrist. Like, you guys cannot do that to him. Like, I get that he's taller than you guys. Like, you got to find some other way. So, Cat has to find a way to keep himself in the game. So does Mikal Bridges. They have to find ways not to foul. But when the Spurs are driving the way they're driving, it's hard not to foul them, bro.
Mm-hmm. Spurs were aggressive last night, but again, that's some of that is to be met with, you know, obviously they don't want to go down 3-0. Mm-hmm. And the Spurs ain't no pushover. I do think a lot of it still game 3 just boiled down to Cat really not being involved to me that game in particular. I think what he finished with like 11, 10 shots. He got a Cat to me, and it might have to be Cat to be the Finals MVP. Honestly, like it might have to be that because we see that it's gonna be tough for Brunson to get off against these guards, bro. Like it's just gonna be tough. It's no slight to him. But I think if you utilize these other players around you, the Mikals, the OGs, and obviously Cat, I think y'all can still get it done. You might not win the Finals MVP, which we know that's.
Shit, Jason Tatum didn't win his first one. You feel me?
Yeah.
He didn't.
But we know that can be a knock on people.
Yeah.
And, you know,
if he don't get back, yes. If Jason Tatum never gets back and Brunson never get back, if they with the Knicks win, then yeah, it becomes a knock. But if they get back and get one, it's not as big of a knock.
No, it's not. But
because then you got to look at the caliber of players they've lost it to. Cat is having, besides yesterday game, Cat's having a great game. But it's just really Cat got in foul trouble early. And he had to sit. And then for some reason, I think Mike Brown touched on it too in his post game because I did watch the post game. A lot of those guys are just standing around. Like OG was the only one I think like him and Josh Hart was really moving around those first 2 quarters. But then their offense did become stagnant. You watch that game, their offense became stagnant. And the only thing that kept the game close is the Knicks are big shot makers. So when they need a basket, they can miss 6 in a row. They're going to play some defense. They're going to make you miss, and then somebody's going to hit a 3. I was literally sitting on the bed with my girlfriend. And I forget. It was I believe it was a Josh Hart 3. And I'm like, babe, watch they make some mysterious ass 3 because there's like 4 possessions with no basket. I'm like, they're gonna make some mysterious ass 3 and bow, crazy ass. No, it was Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson tough ass 3 from the top. Like some mysterious ass 3. So they have like shot makers that keep them in the game. But I agree with you. If Cat isn't doing what Cat did in game 1, game 2, it's gonna be hard for them to win. Because you need him, and I said this way before this series. If the Knicks are going to win a championship, it has to be on Karl-Anthony Towns. It's not on as much of Brunson to me, even though I know guys would say Brunson is the best player on the team. It just has to be Cat to me.
Yeah, that's true. I just watched that Jordan Clarkson play.
Yeah, that shit was nasty, Jordan. That's why I love Jordan. You guys know I'm a big fan of Jordan.
Well, yeah, and the second half started off relatively close, and the Knicks didn't go away the second half. They hit a lot of big shots. The Spurs started to make little mistakes that kind of kept the Knicks in the game as far as turnovers, kind of some rush shots. And then they just do a really good job of, even though they're flashing Dalen, they're just doing a really good job of cutting them off. But he's also doing a good job of making tough baskets. So it's gonna be tough. You can tell you can see the clear coaching that's going on. You can see the upgrades. You can see the game plan that's happening. But I just think that Cat's going to have to just be a little more aggressive on offense.
Like Mikal too, having 2 points, getting in foul trouble really early. 1 for only 5 shots, 1 for 5. Landry Shaman didn't have a good game. I know somebody on TikTok said somebody on TikTok said he didn't have a bad game. He just didn't make his shots. No, that nigga had a bad game, bro. Yeah, he also had 5 fouls. Like Landry Shaman also had 5 fouls, and he was a negative 20.
Make shots, bro. Like all you there to do is
that's your job,
nigga,
to hit shots.
That's the classified as a bad game.
I personally thought 8 was too many for him. Like I'm not in love with Shaman. Shaman kind of
he's a streaker. He's
streaky, but he over have a green light to me like that. I just don't like. Like he just
they give him the shooter green light when he necessarily doesn't really deserve it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if he really earned that right to be just. Sometimes I see him, he'll catch and pump fake step back shoot it. Like, no, that's not in you. That's not.
He did that in game 2. Like, busted too.
He did though. He did, but
busted. Nigga.
Fuck that.
He busted.
I think he take advantage of his opportunities a lot, and sometimes it's just like you do too much game. Just shoot.
OG, listen, I'm becoming a big fan of OG's. I've watched him when he was with Toronto. I just didn't see this. I saw a good player, but what OG is doing, and you talk about Brunson's ability to make tough shots. What about OG's ability to make tough shots? Almost every shot that he's made in this series was a fucking heavily defended shot. If you look at all his threes, every single 3 defended. Every single one of them. He had maybe,
he's making some
if I'm not
mistaken,
he's playing
really
2
well
or
right
3
now.
open shots. The rest of his 3-pointers, bro, contested like a motherfucker. 2 of them he got fouled on. He's
playing really well right now.
Yeah, I mean,
OG is stepping up.
OG is a good player, bro. Like, I tell people this all the time, bro. When you put a player like he was at one point in time the best player on the Toronto Raptors, right?
At one point in time, yeah.
Everybody say, damn, because the emergence of Scotty Barnes, which is understandable. Scotty Barnes is better than OG. Make no mistake about that.
Consistently, yes. Scotty get down.
Yeah.
Like he is. And that's fine that they was trying to, they seen no point of keeping these 2 stars together, which they are similar. They kind of similar. OG and Scotty are very similar in what they bring to the table. Solid defenders,
defense, and good offensive players.
And tough bucket getters. Like they don't have what you call a bag or nothing like that, but they find ways to put the ball in the hole. So when you put a guy like OG though on a team where he's no longer asked to be the number one option. Now he's not even asked to be the number two. He's just thriving in his role. Like, this is what they're paying him for. Like, this is why you should, even if you're not a superstar, it's understandable why guys like this sometimes get the max money. You see why. You see his worth. Like, he has capable nights where he can put up 30 points with Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns on this team. Like, that's the reality, man. He's a good player, man. A very good player.
Look, it's gonna be a good series. Like I said, it ain't over to me. Not yet.
I don't think so.
I ain't ready to throw it down.
But this series is when you leave San Antonio up 2-0, like, it's essentially over with. If you the Knicks, you just take care of home court, you win.
That's fair. That's true. Normally, that's how it should go.
Normally, but dropping that one game at home does give the Spurs some confidence that they could go in there and win again.
They should have some confidence they can win a game or win again. I think
they should.
They should. They're a good team, a young, great team. Like, that's what they.
And Wemby played how you want Wemby to play. I think you got to give all the credit to that guy's 32.
I mean, he did. He, for the most part, he found himself around the basket a lot last night. And
11 for 18, 61%. That's what you want from him. Only 4 threes. That's what you want from him.
Yes. Exactly.
Well, a lot of the time because they had the offensive set starting off with him in the paint instead of him in the top at the top of the key, like, or the top of the perimeter, like normally. Like, that's the big difference I seen from game 1 and 2 to 3. Like, he was, bro, back to the basket, throw that motherfucker up. I'm here. Let me have it.
And it was a few mental farts on the Knicks' behalf too.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
A lot of broken plays that Wemby just right at the basket. Like, y'all know better. Y'all
that's true. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. A lot of lobs, a lot of just close looks at the basket that they just kind of let go.
To the gravity that Castle and them are pulling too.
You can't fall for it.
I feel you.
You can't fall for that. Like,
I feel you.
You gotta let them guys, if they gonna beat you and they beat you by hitting threes, fine. It's their night. They have it. You don't let dude get going. You letting him get too many easy baskets. Now that's just turn everybody on.
And especially somebody like him, because you can't let him just own the inside block, because if he gets started, that's only going to give him confidence to step outside and get that shot going, the mid-range, the perimeter shot. And especially with a guy like him who is kind of looking like a volume guy, to where he gets better the more he shoots in volume. That you can't give him those kind of looks, because he's just going to step out and be like, yep, I'm knocking down that elbow. I'm knocking down this baseline. Oh, I'm knocking down this free throw. And then I'm going to step out and knock down these 3-pointers. And then at that point, if he's playing inside in instead of outside out or outside in, bro.
What really happens is that everything, now a player like that, now he got you overreacting to everything. Exactly. Now when he wants to operate from the 3, he can sell it more.
Luke Cornett be overreacting every time Cat drive on that nigga. He doing a fucking ballerina spin.
Luke Cornett ain't what people try to make him as a defender. Definitely
no, not at all, bro. Not against the best bigs in the league, bro. No, he is not that. But the way this nigga be getting spent around, bro.
Though, like he not bad. Like, he better to me as a rope. When he have him roaming, he's better in them situations.
Mm-hmm.
He's being asked to guard somebody like Cat. No,
1-on-1, yeah.
You're not ready for that smoke. Big Purr not playing right now. But
on a different level.
Great series.
He coming with different energy.
It's turned into a great series no matter what. All of the games have been relatively close.
Look, shout out to Josh Hart, man. They're hitting 4 threes last night after having a bad playoffs of shooting threes. But if I'm San Antonio, I'm sorry, I'm still letting them shoot them.
If I'm San Antonio, I'm actually happy to see Josh Hart scoring more than 10 points. That means the Knicks, somebody else struggling, like a McKinney.
Yeah, listen, let him keep taking the shots.
Yep.
Let him keep taking them.
Even if he making them, like, he the one player that don't really hurt you when it's like if he getting 10 plus, longs all the other starters got 10 plus is okay. Like, it's okay to him. Like, that means y'all just got going. But when he's your second or third leading scorer, like no, that's not ideal. You won a game with him having 0 points because he does the other things.
Yep.
The rebounding, the dirty rebound.
Mm-hmm.
They had a soundbite from him. He was talking to Mitchell Robinson, and he told him, "You get regular rebounds, I get demoralizing rebounds." Not lying. Like the type of rebounds that Josh Hart gets are the ones that hurt your team. They really hurt.
That's because he ain't supposed to have them, man.
He
had 9 yesterday.
He ain't supposed to have them. He just finds a way. Like the rebound, it was a loose ball off a missed shot. It was about to ricochet out of bounds, but he gets the rebound, save it. You feel me? Like them type of rebounds are
those game changer rebounds.
Yeah, those are the one extra possession in a close game. Those be the ones that change the.
They're also
rebounds you just have to that's because you know it's just going to help your team.
They also forced the Knicks to alter their game a little bit with resting Cat too, because if you really look at Mitchell Robinson, only gets 7 minutes in yesterday.
Last night,
7 minutes with no fouls. You want to know why that is? As soon as they put that nigga in, they hack a Mitchell. They hack a Mitchell, nigga. And every time, if you watch the game last night, every time when them niggas was in the bonus and the Spurs could go hack a Mitchell, Mike pulled him.
The man is the worst free throw shooter in playoff history.
Mike pulled him. That's why he only gets 7 minutes. McBride really wasn't giving anything to the game at all yesterday.
He's like 36% from the free throw line. That is atrocious.
McBride gave you 0 for 2 and nothing else but a turnover.
The 3-point shot was not there, and that's the thing. Like, you expect the role players.
They made one more 3 than the Spurs.
Huh?
They made one more 3 than the Spurs.
Spurs shot a better clip though, didn't they? Pretty sure they did.
The Spurs went 12 for 34 for 35%, and no, they both shot the same. 13 for 34 for 37 for 35%.
Yeah.
And it was 22 free throws to 32, which is a 10 free throw difference, which doesn't seem that bad to me.
It was 22-4 in the second half, I think.
Right. So that would mean in the first half, the Knicks were getting more calls.
You could say that. Yeah.
Well, Jalen was attacking the basket a lot more in the second half, and he was getting to the line a lot more. They had a few of those fouls were and ones, and I know that's the reason why the Knicks were so close in the game, or why they stayed in the game.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Now they should have gave Wemby the flagrant though.
When he pushed him,
I'm not too mad at that.
When he pushed his head down,
hell yeah.
Well, you review that, you turn the camera and you spin it in slow motion. Is it not a flagrant on Brunson for him to be grabbing him up like that?
You talking about what happened afterwards?
No, what happened before he pushed his head down. He pushed him away like that. So, one, I'm not taking up for Wemby, but I don't think Wemby meant to push his head down. I think Wemby is just pushing off of him like he would push off a car into the downs. It's just Brunson is so short. And also, Brunson had his jersey within him pushing him down. He was holding him. He was tugging on his jersey to stay there, so Wemby couldn't move. So it's like, can you call it a flagrant? 100%. It's unnecessary. So you give him the F1, but
it's a headshot though. That's the problem.
I don't know if it was a headshot. It was his back of his neck. He pushed his neck down.
That's what I mean. Like that
head neck area. That's what they can call it.
Yeah. So I feel he should have got one, but maybe the refs didn't see it. Maybe they saw it and was like, hey, that's what you get, nigga.
I mean, keep playing through the,
Wemby laughed at him afterwards.
International game, man. They kind of play physical over there.
They we say on the show all the time. They play a different game, bro. And, sometimes they have a hard time.
Shit, they got a basketball overseas, nigga. You could shoot the jump shot and get suplexed on your neck, nigga. You see that league move out, nigga? You see the jump shot, they come from behind you. Yeah,
they be out there fading, bro. You feel me? Really drop kicking nigga type shit. You feel me? So, hey.
But yeah, Knicks need to get back to what they were doing in game 1, game 2, getting Cat involved If they get Cat involved and Cat has over 20, give it to the Knicks. But if you letting, Wemby be this efficient, then yeah, it's going to affect the whole team. Because like Mitch said, the announcer said, getting Wemby inside the paint opens up everything else for your other 4 players because everybody's going to be paying attention to Wemby. Well, everybody's looking at Wemby.
They crash every single time that he's.
And then all they got to do, Julian or Justin, I don't know which one to call you. No, let me stop. You got to hit your shots.
That's true. If you see that happening, you definitely got to hit your shot. They're going to get a lot of it, especially if they can play the Spurs keep playing the way they're playing.
You got to hit your shots.
The Knicks the Knicks need guys like Shamet to go instead of 1 for 8, he go 3 for 8. They win. They lost by 4.
Well, you can say that, but I could also counter that with Dylan Harper don't go 1 from 8 from the 3-point line. He go 3 for 8. The Spurs win by 10. Dylan Harper had a poor shooting performance yesterday. Poor. Yeah. He shot 27% from the field and 12 from the 3-point line. In the first 2 games, he came out balling, efficient balling. Like Dylan Harper don't have that type of game. They win by 10.
I still believe what I say. If Jalen Brunson plays better, the Knicks are going to win.
They won without him playing better, so I don't think it's really, to me. You stand on it. I stand on it.
I don't even know how that makes sense to you. If you saying the team's best player is not, if they don't play better, don't make them a better.
I'm not saying to him play better. I didn't say that. You want him to be more efficient, but I don't know if Jalen can be more efficient with the way that the Spurs are sticking.
Say that then, because that makes more sense to say if he plays better that they won't be a better team. That's their best player. Usually when he's thriving, the Knicks are thriving.
Fair to say.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, boy. What you say?
I just say it don't even just apply for Jalen Brunson. I would say that about any team. Anytime that most teams go as their best player go.
100%. But I'm just going to stand on what I said. This team, yes, is going to go where Jalen goes, but Cat has to be the engine. Jalen has to drive.
I don't give a fuck who be the engine, who driving. They both need to play well, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be between Jalen, Cat, and OG. I think you can get all 3 of them to play really well.
I think you don't even need OG to play as well as he played last night. He just need to keep being what he's been.
Not as well as he played last night, but if he just continues, like you said, continues at the level he's playing, if you finally get a really good game or efficient game out of Jalen, you get a good game at a Cat, and everybody else kind of just falls in line with what they're supposed to do, then yeah, I think the Knicks could go on to win the series, but at the same time, I think the Spurs they're a really good team, and if they lock in and play their game, this could be a different series.
Jalen Brunson, if he go 13 for 25, they win.
I don't know if you can say it. I don't know if I agree with it.
Now, if I say the best player, if Cat goes 6 for 10 instead of fucking 4 for 10, they win. These are their best players.
If Cat's going 4 for 10, but you got to. How many of those shots were rebounded? That gave him second chance points to get OG his 28.
I'm not 1,000% sure because, like you said about OG buckets is coming through the fire.
Yes, they are. But a lot of those were second chance baskets where they could kick it out to him, rotate it. You feel me? So I understand if Cat shoots better, if Brunson shoots better, OG might not have this 28 and they might win 100%. But I just think the way the Spurs are playing them, yeah, they could shoot better, but I'm giving the Spurs credit for affecting those 6 shots that Cat missed. Affecting Brunson so he didn't make 3 more shots.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously know that that's part of it. I'm not taking nothing away from the Spurs defense. It's still what it is. You need your best players, and he's very capable of having a night where he goes 13 for 25. I don't think that's crazy to ask.
No, I'm not saying it's crazy to ask, but my counter would be Are the Spurs just not playing them the way they played them?
They are. Trust me. They gave everybody. They've been giving They gave SGA Hill. He's the MVP of the league. They gave him Hill. Trust me. I know
Right.
who Spurs defense is.
Right. So
Hill. I know.
If I'll take more of. I'm not mad at Brunson 11s for 25. I think that's enough if you get more out of Mikal and Shemin. Shemin hits, like you said earlier, Shemin hits 2 of those threes. I mean, it's a different story.
At the same time,
but I can say the same for Dylan Harper.
Yeah, I was going to say, on the opposite side of that, we can say that about Dylan Harper, and on top of that, we can say that about De'Aaron Fox.
We could. No denying that. I'm not saying that the Spurs, but what I'm doing is I'm really just holding the players that that have to play well. I mean, De'Aaron Fox do have to play well too. I've been saying that as well. He does have to play.
Yeah,
I think
play well in game 2.
I think for me though, that's why I said he not really playing out of character to me. He's just missing shots. He's getting downhill when he can. He's creating when he can. He's making
8 assists is great.
What he had
one for De'Aaron Fox.
I think he had 1
turnovers. 2 turnovers.
2.
Yeah,
Nobody had more than 2 turnovers on.
But if you get him to shoot, say 6 of 14, and he makes 2 threes, then
yeah, I mean, that's what I said. Like, yes, both things are true on both sides.
That's true.
Both things are true. Like, yeah, De'Aaron Fox can play better and needs to play better for this thing to look a little bit better on the Spurs end, for sure. For sure. I'm just looking at it for what it is. Jalen Brunson still ain't had a good game. I can say De'Aaron Fox.
That's fair though. Yeah. That's fair.
I'm not, and I won't fight you on that. He has not had an efficient game, but I'm giving all the credit. I mean all of it to the Spurs, all of it, because the way Castle is playing him is tight. He has to get the ball out of his hand, and then if you switch off on Julian. Julian is playing him good. If you switch off on Dylan Harper, he's getting rid of the ball. Like them young guys is causing him to struggle, and I think that's going to be it for the rest of the series. So if that's the story that's being told, then I got to depend on the others. And even within that, like I said, Jalen gave you 2 30-point games. Like, it has to be the others. The others have to step up a little bit more. And I think the same in the case for Wemby. If Wemby is playing like this, his others stepped up. They had 6 players in double digits. They had 3 players with more than 5 assists. 4 players with more than 5 rebounds or more. Like, they had 6 players with a steal, 1 with 2 steals. 4 players with a block, 1 with 3 blocks and 1 with 2. And that was De'Aaron Fox. And I was screaming with De'Aaron Fox. Those blocks, nigga. Love it when the little man on the court can get a block, man. You feel me? Remember Nate Robinson? Just brings back the Nate Robinson used to fucking get up there to get those blocks. But that's what I'm saying. I think this is a very good matchup. I do agree that I think the Thunder, it would be a different series if they played the Thunder. But I think this has the potential to go 7. It just really depends on what Buab was saying, how well the Knicks can play, and how well they can get past that defense and the physicality of what the Spurs are doing. You can't blame it on the refs because you guys were fouling. Even it was called even enough to me that I'm not going to say it was a big enough disparity that 22 in the second half, but you guys were wowing. You came out early in that third quarter and got what, three fast shooting fouls? Like, they're going to take more free throws if you're fucking fouling them and then missing the shots. Like one of you said earlier, a lot of the Knicks free throws was and ones because y'all was making y'all shots, so that's only 1 free throw. If I get 4 free throws, 2 free throws apiece, nigga, that's 8. If you get 4 free throws at 1 apiece, nigga, that's 4. I got 4 more than you, and I think that's how the math adds up to me watching that game yesterday. I think they were fouling a lot. They were fouling a lot, so they got to come back with a little bit more poise. And so does the Spurs. They made some mistakes in yesterday's game. That 8 turnovers, not bad. Knicks had 13.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's a tough game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great series.
Yeah, I was just saying it's gonna be a tough series regardless.
All right, carry on. Let me get my daughter out of here. I'm on the outside. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a tough series regardless. Both teams, I think both teams are gonna come out crazy after come out crazy for game 4. It just really depends on, I think, how both teams start.
I don't even know if it's how they starting. Really, it's. I mean, unless somebody get out to a crazy start.
Yeah.
But these two teams is kind of evenly matched, so that's why we seeing the back and forth. We seeing the no leads, really safe type deal. Teams be up 14-15. You look right back up, and I just think it's really going to be maybe for the Knicks now, because it's maybe they want to come out and actually they I think every game this series they've been down by the end of the first quarter. So maybe you want to change that. I mean, come out at home, obviously, with a decent lead going into the second. Maybe I don't know. To me, it really it simply boils down to me. I think Jalen Brunson just got to be a little bit more efficient. You can't shoot below 45%. Basically, be a negative as far as a playmaker. Like that's not a healthy way of winning, bro. It's just not gonna happen for you.
Yeah, that's true. I think really relatively the same. It's just kind of like you said.
Who shot under 45%?
Brunson.
Yeah, Brunson. Oh. The way I've been watching the games, no lead is ever really safe because, like Troy said, I think the others have done a really good job of hitting big shots at big times. And then it's really the turnovers, right? And not forced turnovers, kind of like we were talking about earlier, the careless passes, the careless mistakes. Yeah, just the sloppy mistakes that kind of keep the Knicks and or the Spurs in the game, right? So, like, even when I was watching the game last night, and then when I rewatched it just now, the Knicks can be up 8-9, right? And then just a few sloppy mistakes, and now the Spurs are back in the game. And then on the other hand, right, the Spurs, like maybe 3 minutes good to go in the fourth quarter, they're up 7-8 and push it to 9 points. A few big shots because of a few bad mistakes. The Spurs are back in the game. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like I think if one team, like kind of how we talked about last week, if one team can neutralize the mistakes and then come out in the second half and especially neutralize the turnovers like how the Knicks did, I think it can be a very different game for either one of these teams. It's just like I said, it's going to come down to how they start, and I know it's really about how they finish. But I think if you start fast, it's going to kind of determine how the pace of the game is going to go. But I do think that the crowd factor is a really big factor, right? Especially as me and Troy were talking about it behind the scenes, especially in Madison Square Garden. We all know it's the basketball mecca. So just that type of environment, I know it brings a different type of basketball environment. So if the Knicks start off fast and the Knicks start off heavy and they go up by 10 to 15 points, then with that crowd and that type of environment, it may be hard for the Spurs to climb back. But at the same time, if you go in there and you can neutralize that Knicks crowd, that can work at your favor. So it all depends because we just know the energy and the atmosphere just going around the game in New York City.
And they surely didn't neutralize that shit yesterday.
Yeah, so you can use it to your advantage, or it can be, you know what I'm saying,
so bad that they was out there jumping Spurs fans.
Yeah,
I heard niggas was getting beat up.
That's not getting beat up, nigga. That's not getting jumped. That's not getting beat up, nigga.
They need to
beat them with stop signs. Nigga got hit with a tree. Like,
beat the fuck up, nigga. Niggas out there getting beat the fuck up out there.
Nigga, I told y'all New York ain't no fucking joke. You know, niggas thought I was playing. Y'all niggas thought Troy was playing like I ain't across the water and then grow up half my life over fucking there. Like my best friends from New York, nigga.
Y'all not
a lot of time over there.
Crazy, y'all ass is fucking losers.
No, them niggas, these YNs don't care. They not lose. They could be losers. They just don't give a fuck, bro. And you out of all people, Mulich, y'all niggas know YNs that don't give a fuck is some dangerous motherfuckers.
Yep.
Them niggas out there.
And that New York is just filled with them.
Dangerous losers.
Yeah, they just filled with YNs that don't care, bro.
I heard 21 people got arrested and like 5 officers got beat up.
No.
This is the problem with sports in general, bro. Like I be saying this shit all the time. Like these people that don't even know shit about sports for real. Like half these motherfuckers that's doing this shit, I guarantee you, ain't really fans like that. Other sport, it's the Knicks. They in the finals. Motherfuckers is just turned up. They actually so many bandwagon fans is out there right now. Like it's ridiculous.
They just outside because it's New York.
It's busting. It's New York, man. It's cracking. We ain't been in the finals in 50 fucking years. Like, we get it. Well, not 50. But 26 years, some shit like 26 that. Years, yeah. Regardless, that is no way people should be this upset for a motherfucker losing the game.
It was one game, though. That's the cool part about it. It was just one game.
What if motherfuckers was beating on goddamn it Spurs fans? I mean Knicks fans in
San Antonio.
Motherfucker got say
y'all up.
Motherfucker get lynched down there some shit. On my life.
String your ass up. Strange hanging fruit, man.
My life. Then I lost back-to-back games there. Now I'm for the guy. All right. Caught a motherfucker with a Knicks jersey on.
Yeah, take him to the back alley. Let me show him what this is about and start whipping his ass.
Right. Like, what
bunch of N-words and derogatory marks nigga flying.
Bro, they beat the fuck out of Buddy ass last night. I seen one video. I'm talking about beating a dog snot out the man.
Hey, when that nigga got hit with the sign, bro, I lost it.
Yo, did you see the cops? The cops are just standing there letting these niggas get their ass beat.
Thundering them niggas up, bro. They was fine ass. That shit was
crazy. It was fucking that fat black guy up though. That fat black guy was getting his ass. It was fucking him up.
I'm talking about
that nigga
straight all the way down the street.
All the way. They was fucking him up from the left to the right, up to the down.
I ain't gonna bap though. I'm probably like some of these New York fans probably in they mind though game. It's still weird either way though, because they would do this with the rival. Like, and when they playing in the Eastern Conference, when they playing one of their quote unquote rivals, they're gonna do this. They're gonna be.
That's what I'm gonna say. This is not the first time they've done this season.
Right.
This season, they've been beating up fans all season. Like they like the cops had to shut MSG down last night.
And you know what it be? All it be is the liquor. These motherfuckers be drunk, bro. Be drunk. They outside.
If you are a Spurs fan for Game 4, make sure you take your jersey off before you get outside.
And you better not even cheer.
Niggas gonna be taking pictures looking for you when you get outside. Like, yeah.
Well, either way, you. It's like, to me, I'm not going. If I'm selling my
nigga, you got to turn it. You got to turn it to a Muslim nigga. Come out with the turban on. Nigga.
You gotta throw niggas off the whole night. You don't know. You just cheering the whole night.
Every quarter, you have a both teams. You gotta go with a half Spurs jersey, half Knick jersey. Nigga.
And it's crazy because it already costs the hell of much to get in that motherfucker. So you already know niggas is out there. Man, yeah, don't even go out there with Spurs colors on.
Hell no.
Like, don't just avoid black and silver. If you're a Raider fan, this may be a bad time to be in Texas. Just don't even wear black and silver out there. Nigga, just avoid black and silver.
We just lucky no guns came out. That's what we lucky. Everybody gun was still in the car.
It just appears you fucked either way, man. Because like, even if you like, they say the Spurs go blow the Knicks out, you damn near you just gotta leave. You just gotta leave.
You gotta leave before the Knicks fan leave. The Knicks fans gonna be leaving at the first. But you gotta get out of there by the second, nigga.
Halftime, you gotta be in your car. If it's a blowout,
you cannot enjoy the game.
Only thing I'm gonna say,
I'm car by half.
I think because it being the finals and them seats being that expensive, most motherfuckers gonna ride it out. So if
they was leaving in game they was leaving in game 3.
Huh?
Early. They was leaving. The fans was leaving in game 3 early.
The game went over with though in game 3.
I know,
but even then, it still took niggas hella long to get up out of there.
The announcers even said it when they was up by like 9. It was like, "Oh, fans are leaving."
Yeah, but even then, it's still gonna take niggas hella long to get up out of there. So as a Spurs fan, you got to be strategic and be like, all right, they blowing these niggas out. I gotta be in my car.
Watch the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, bro, you got to be in your car by half, nigga. Get your drink, get your dog, and be in your whip by the halftime, so you can, for one, beat the traffic, and two, beat the ass whooping.
You gotta hope for a blowout in the fourth quarter, and leave soon as it feel like it's a blowout. They up 10 or 12 or some shit. Gotta start like, fuck it, man. This look like I'm gonna win. Let me go and get out of there.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Those Spurs fans gonna be like, yeah.
You gotta get up out of there. Yeah, nigga.
What the fuck?
Just get up out of there. You feel me? You gotta do that at the top of the stairs.
You and that bitch cheering the whole night. I promise you, like a real chill.
Them niggas been watching you, nigga.
You gotta throw motherfuckers off. You can't go in there with the Spurs shit on. You come in there like a regular fan and just cheer.
Don't go with no jersey on, nigga.
Yep.
You get coat on, nigga.
That's why I say I ain't got that fake in me. So I know if I really want to, if I'm a Spurs fan, I'm at the finals watching them win, I'm gonna celebrate like a normal fan should of a team, but you can't.
And then
I'm tripping.
And then
I'm in there tripping.
And then, dude, where's my car? Because they don't hump your ass up, nigga. You don't know where your car.
That's what it come with, being a sports fan. I'm a Raider fan, okay? I done been in the midst of turmoil. All right. Amongst Niner fans, amongst Bronco fans, Chiefs fans, all of that. Okay. I ain't worried about if I'm a real Spurs fan. Oh, I'm in there. I'm in there tripping too. I'm in there tripping too. And yeah, y'all can lump me up. That's fine, but don't let me get to the whip. That's all I gotta say. Don't let me get to the whip. Because if I get to the whip, yeah,
that's what all them niggas that was getting beat up on camera last night was saying.
If you going down at the Sox Cubs games for sure.
I mean, it showed you.
But see the difference. I think that's why that shit dangerous to me, because it's in-house, it's in-town shit. Like, you can literally live on the next block from somebody and they be a Cubs fan and diehard Cubs fan, and you a diehard Sox fan, and be at the game in real life, get into it, but y'all stay right down the street. Like, man, it got personal. You can't even go to the fucking gas station.
I'm watching you.
The last time I was in the shot, mind you, I'm not even a Sox fan. I'm an A's fan. I had my Sox hat on, though, just because it went with the fit. You feel me?
Right.
Man, I got pressed by all these goddamn Chicago Cubs fans. I'm like, bro, I'm not even a Sox fan. The cold part about it is the hat wasn't the first time it got me in trouble. I went into the store to get me some woods. Bro didn't even want to sell me the woods. He was like, yeah, no, I don't serve Sox fans. I'm like, bro, I'm a Sox fan. I'm from California. Can I get the woods? He was like, no, I don't believe you. He didn't believe me. Didn't sell me.
Woman say, take the hat, nigga. Take the hat. I don't even want it no more, nigga. Let me just get a wood. Let me just get a wood.
And the cool part about it is the only reason why I had to wear the hat is because, you know, I had regular locks at the time. I didn't have my wig. So like I looked like 75% of the niggas that was walking around. So the homie was like, yeah, you damn near gotta like wear a hat, G, because you look like the homie from around the block and he got some funk. So you feel me? I'm just like, so the hat got me in trouble and I didn't even want to wear the hat.
They don't play about the Sox, they don't play about the Cubs, and they don't play about the Bears, gang. What's crazy is the Bulls, which is the winningest franchise of the city, the one that brought us the glory. You can wear a Milwaukee Bucks hat, goddamn it, Indiana Pacers had a whatever. Motherfucker ain't gonna say nothing to your ass. Like, so you're not fucking with the Bulls and shit? No, ain't nobody gonna do that. Which is crazy to me. But let your ass out here on a Detroit Lion hat. Motherfuckers was like, man, so what you think the Bears finna do this shit? Like, what? Like, I think it's fucking, the season is over with. Why y'all talking about the Bears right now? Like, they don't play about the fucking Bears, bro. Like, and I'm already Caleb on the fucking cover of Madden and shit. I'm already dreading this shit. They tripping. I'm already dreading this shit. They call him the Iceman.
Iceman Caleb.
So I got a couple of things we can slide by real quick before we get out of here. Elton Brand reportedly out as the 76ers GM, and Jameer Nelson promoted to number 2 front office role.
I didn't even know Elton Brand still worked for the Sixers.
Hell yeah, nigga.
I was gonna say I knew that because after what was it, Daryl Moore? I think after he left. That's when Elton got.
He's working. He reported that Elton Brand will no longer continue as the general manager of the Sixers and is now working a new role with the franchise in its partner company. So they moved that nigga. It's like, get out of here. You don't belong on this side. We're going to put you on the business side.
If I'm Elton, loans, the money don't change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I'm making
it better
more,
change. It better go up, nigga.
That's it.
if I'm making more, nigga, shit.
I can hit you with some lateral movement, but once you start talking about
exactly
a decrease, no. My workload better significant. Anytime you decrease my money, my workload needed been significantly decreased. Whatever it is.
If my money decreased,
my money decreased just a little bit. I need to understand why. Are you saying I'm not doing a good job here?
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying here?
But I'd like to see who they bring in as the GM.
I don't really care because it's the Sixers. That's a shit show over there. You have a man.
Oh wait, they said the assistant GM has also agreed to a multi-year contract with extension with Philly. So maybe a promotion for him.
Possibly.
That's another thing. Then it don't make sense that they just gave him that money because. Like, when you do shit like that, if I'm finna be the GM over there, why do I have to take this guy as my assistant?
The 76ers replaced Morey with Ganson, I don't know how to say his name, who has previously served as the GM of the Cleveland Cavaliers. It will be up to him to lead the new front office as Philadelphia tries to keep up with the arm race in the competitive Eastern Conference.
Yeah. Dude must be decent whoever they promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said they must be, because they ain't say nothing about looking for another GM.
Or
they could want to keep it in house.
They ain't promote him, just gave him a new contract.
Yeah, they just gave him a multi-year contract.
Yeah, so he must be decent, and that's cool. I'm just saying, like, I still, as a GM, like, you want to bring in your own people.
Yep.
So you can, so me and my people, when we get fired together. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. In other news, OKC owns the 12th, 17th, and 37th pick in the upcoming draft. And now there's a report
and 30,
the
what?
34th, the 37th, yes, the 12th, the 17th, and the 37th. A report came out that they are actually in a rumor of actively trade talk pursuing the number 10 pick.
They got the what picks again?
They got the 12th, the 17th, and the 37th, but they're pursuing the number 10 pick.
They need to be trying to pursue Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That said it's unlikely already.
They need to be trying to figure out how to do that.
It's unlikely. They said it's unlikely that he make it to there. It's unlikely he go there. Golden State, and there was another team. The most likely team that's looking for reports the Heat right now.
Yep, that's what I heard. Because I heard he wants to stay in the East.
In other news, NBA rumors. Oh my God, this one we talked about a couple of weeks ago, but now it's kind of getting closer and closer. Jalen Durant is looking like he's going to be offered a 5-year, $200 million to $220 million contract.
Whoa.
Who?
Jalen Durant.
Whoa.
Well, the Pistons.
I mean, yeah, that's fucked up. He made All NBA.
Opens him up to a new bag, baby.
Yeah,
200 to 220.
He didn't make All NBA, so.
And if I'm the Pistons,
that's 100 and something less than what Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum got. Just think about that.
Listen,
I don't know if he that.
I think that's yeah, that's probably the market.
Pay him, gang. We just can't.
Well, they're working on a contract.
Yeah, they tweaking. They finna be popped.
They will eventually agree to a 5-year deal in the range of 200 to 220.
They finna be popped. They're paying, when you pay people to be your number 2 options and they're not your number 2 options, you're gonna be popped.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if that's smart. I would take that money and go get number 2.
Unless they're looking at a signing trade, they sign it to it and trade it. It becomes another team's
Who
problem.
the fuck want him?
I don't fucking know. He's a defensive guy.
That's a great question. I don't know.
People like defensive guys.
I'm not paying him that much money though.
In that
I'm
role,
not paying him that much money
either.
either.
In that role over there, but I ain't gonna lie. If he would have showed up this playoff run, I wouldn't probably be saying what I said. If he would have just showed up, that don't mean that the Pistons got to win, but one could argue they played in a tough ass 7-game series against the Cavs. Like if he plays better, maybe they do beat the Cavs. Maybe they do play New York, and whatever happens. But still, like he didn't play well, bro. He was a shell of himself. Like I'm talking about, like
once K came back, it was like whatever he was doing for the team just disappeared.
But I'm saying, like he was. This is what the playoffs is about. This is how you get your money.
Mm-hmm.
And
like make the name for yourself too. He
did not deliver, bro. What he did do is, again, he in the perfect situation with a perfect team that's not trying to go backwards. They're trying to ascend. So losing him will hurt.
True.
And losing him, you don't even have to lose him physically yet. You could lose him by playing with him, not giving him the money, making him whatever.
But if they give him this 200 mil, how does that leave room for them to better the team?
They won't be better than the team because you will be forced to trade him or Asar. And I don't think you can trade Asar.
Yep, because he's the best defensive player right now.
Hell yeah. I think Durant is the player that's hurting you because he's masquerading as your 2 option, and he's really not number 2.
Right. Well, let's see if he gets it. All right. Excuse me. All right. I got last thing. I got a couple of trades, 7 trades, which I don't like these shits. I'm just gonna let you know off the back. I don't like these shits. 7 trades, including Giannis. All right. The first trade to the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors get Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks receive Jimmy Butler, Paz, a 2026 first-round pick, a 2027 first-round pick, a 2030 protected first-round pick, and a 2032 protected first-round pick.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Mullen said, nah, fuck out of here. Fuck those picks.
That's
what
they
said
about
Mikal. They say fuck those picks about Mikal. They fuck those picks.
That's not happening at all.
Fuck those picks. That's right, man. Fuck those picks.
Sounds good.
That sounds disgusting.
But fuck those picks. Go get Giannis, nigga. Giannis and LeBron. Giannis, Steph, and LeBron.
That's not happening at all.
No, Moo, that don't move you, Moo?
Nope, that's not happening at all.
All right, what about this trade? Trailblazers get Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee gets Scoot Henderson, Shadon Sharp, Chris Murray, Matisse Thybulle via sign and trade, a 28 first-round pick, a 29 first-round pick, a 30 I think that's a reversal of prior first-round swap because that means they had one already, so they would just reverse it. And then a 2031 protected first-round pick with $11.9 million trade exception.
That's not worse than the first one. That's not worse than the first one. What the hell? Hell no, bro. What?
Come on, Dame Lillard teaming back up with Giannis?
Fuck no, they not finna do that shit. Nigga, what?
Nigga.
The Bucks said, nigga, the Bucks. What? School? No.
Troy be coming up with these crazy ass.
No, I don't. This is Bleacher Report. It's not me.
Bleacher Report. I seen these.
This is fucking Bleacher Report. It's not me. Don't fucking put this on me.
I think.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Anyway, at number 5, the Lakers get Giannis Antetokounmpo, a $12.4 million trade exception and a $4.2 million trade exception. And the Bucks receive Austin Reeves, Jaren Vanderbilt, Jack LaRiver, whatever, Dalton Connect, Nick Smith Jr., a 31 first round and 32 protected first round swap. Fuck up names, man. I fuck up names. That's just I fuck up.
No, wait. These let's
vote.
Oh shit, man!
You don't like this one either, Moo?
Hell no! What the heck? Austin
no.
Reeves.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Austin Reeves and Kyle Kuzma on the same team.
Yeah, I would have Austin Reeves and Kyle Kuzma on the same team.
Man, Lakers in La La Land, bro. Keep telling y'all.
All right, how about this one, which I'm going to say no to off the bat. Boston Celtics get Giannis Antetokounmpo a $706,000 trade exception. Milwaukee receives Jaylen Brown, max a 26 first rounder, number 27, and a 27 first rounder. Fuck no. Jaylen Brown, fuck no.
For Giannis?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm not.
We know.
I'm not at all. I'm not at all. And Boston trying to get Giannis without Brown being in the trade, so that tells you how much that's going to happen.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen.
Exactly my fucking point.
Jaylen Brown shit can happen.
Jaylen Brown ain't gonna. I just told you.
What?
Boston is trying to get Giannis without including Jaylen Brown, which means they're not going to trade Jaylen Brown.
Oh, Detroit. We're on the Bleacher Report shit. Stop trying to change it.
You tried to change it, talking about that shit. That shit ain't happening. Anyway, the third team, the Miami Heat, which is the most liable team, or likable, whatever you want to say, to get Giannis. Gets Giannis a $4.7 million trade exception. And the Bucks receive Tyler Hero, Ware, Joe Fitch, a 26 first rounder, a 30 first rounder, a 32 protected first rounder, a 33 second rounder, $4.6 million trade exception.
I probably would take the Miami deal. Because if I'm Milwaukee, I just want to be bad anyway. Jaylen Brown gonna have me fake good at least.
Yeah.
They're not getting Jaylen Brown. Anyway, if you like that one, you're gonna like this 3-team. Wait, is this 3-team? Yeah, 3-team. No, 14 trade. You're like this 14 trade. You're like this 14 trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
14.
The Thunder receive Evan Mobley, 2026 number 29 pick. $28.5 million trade exception for Isaiah Hartenstein and $11.3 million trade exception for Isaiah Joe. The Cavs receive Giannis Antetokounmpo in the 2026 number 43 pick from the Nets. The Bucks receive Jalen Williams. Yes, that Jalen, not the other one, the real Jalen. Isaiah Joe, Day'Ron Sharpe from the Nets. And the 2026 number 17 from the Thunder. The Nets receive Isaiah Hartenstein, Aaron Wiggins, and Sam Merrill.
The Bucks would be some damn fools.
I was gonna say they'd be dumb as hell to do that shit.
Hey, they got over from that.
They'd be dumb as hell to do that shit.
Won, except for them.
Everybody literally probably got better. They got tremendously worse.
You said they're trying to get the first round pick, so that helps.
Yeah, the Bucks would be
just gave the Thunder
damn fools.
The best front court bigs, defensive bigs in the league. They had the best defensive. Cause Mobley and Chet, they'll be still a problem.
Not against Wemby. And then the last one I got here.
That's what they need that for Wemby. Now
the last one I got here.
Mobley as the initial defender on Wemby and Chet come over the top.
Barbecue chicken.
Mm-hmm.
The last one I got here is the Cavs get Giannis. The Bucks receive Evan Mobley, Sam Merrill, and the 2026-29 pick.
That's not horrible.
Say that again.
The Cavs get Giannis. The Bucks get Evan Mobley, Sam Merrill, and the 29 pick.
That ain't bad. It's something.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
Evan Mobley, decent. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
at least you're getting something. You ain't getting like nothing like that's gonna overall change the trajectory.
like the team and whatnot.
He's a
But
cornerstone piece though. Like he's something
yeah,
you build around, or build with rather.
exactly.
That's the trades.
I like
That's
the Brown one though.
You can like it all you want. Keep dreaming. I ain't believing it till I see it. You heard me?
See, that's why I know you're not a real Boston fan, because a real Boston fan would just be cool with that trade.
Hell no, Boston fans aren't cool with that trade. You know how many fucking Boston groups I'm in on Facebook? And hell no, they're not cool with that trade. What are you talking about? I'm not a real Boston team. I'm a real Boston fan. You fucking crazy? I could show you all the posters of niggas saying they don't want Giannis.
They slowed in.
No, they not. We don't want Giannis. We want we want Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. That's what we want.
Y'all ass slow.
Nah, we not. We want the 2 championships that got it out the mud.
Give me Rasheed Wallace looking ass.
No.
Oh
no.
my god.
Give me Rashard Lewis, nigga. Give me Rashard McCann, nigga. Because that's what's not gonna happen. It just can't happen, nigga.
Rashard McCants.
All right. Let me get Rashard McCann. But Mulich, close us out.
Hey man, you already know another fire show. Make sure you guys tune in to the rest of the show throughout the rest of the week. Gentlemen's Talk. We got another fire episode about Men's Mental Health coming at y'all. Off the glass on Thursday, inside the huddle, talking that ish on Friday. Shout out to everybody on Hot Knee Radio listening. Shout out to everybody listening and everybody in the comments. Mel, we see you. So ass on screen next show. And yeah, we're gonna see y'all next week or tomorrow. Peace.
If it's hoops, we map it. No story, we're lacking. Every week, bring the heat like a fast break happening. So lace up, tune in, let the energy rise. Where the game meets the mic.